guys, this is Biodo Dafrede, and I am an author and the founder of the ImmiGreat Life. I also have a show called The Daffy Show. So today the idea is to have a fun episode, and it does touch on my immigrant roots, which you know is a big part of me. So I'm originally from Nigeria, and by originally I mean I was born in Nigeria before I moved to the US. And so today I'm going to be sharing my 5 most Nigerian traits. And I originally wanted to call it my 5 most African traits, but I will be unfair if I do that because I know, there are 50 plus of us African countries and we are very different from each other. So if you're watching this and you have thought to yourself that Africa is a country,
please, no! No!
No, it is not. It's a whole continent and there are a ton of us. So today's episode is called My 5 Most Nigerian Traits. And I will be starting with, my voice can get very, very loud. Very loud. And I definitely think that is a part of how or where I'm from. I do remember this very, it was really humiliating somehow. I was talking to a friend of mine who's actually Kenyan, right? And we're talking and someone got mad at us on the bus because they felt we're talking very loudly. And first we were very shocked, why would you be so concerned about the way we're speaking? Everyone is speaking, right? But then later on, on another bus trip, we realized that we are actually loud. It's a bit of, oh my God, that's my phone. So number 2, my most Nigerian traits, Nigerian-ish traits, is that I cannot pack to save my life. I have never, I will be completely honest, I have never made a trip without having extra luggage, being charged for extra luggage or without having someone say, but this is too much. I've never been able to do it. I'm not saying that all Nigerians are like that, but I've never made an international or within the country trip and not had to pay for luggage. For some reason, I just can't pack. So one of my cousins in 2011, he gave me a very good tip. He said, okay, don't fold your clothes, kind of roll them.
Nice.
Try to stick with that, but it still doesn't work. For some reason, the night before, I'm in a store, I'm shopping for stuff for some cousin or some friend or someone. There's always stuff. I am working on it, but I have met enough people to kind of feel a bit comfortable, it's not just me. So yeah, definitely packing is, not being able to pack small is a function of, where I'm from. So number 3 is I still eat chicken to the bone, okay? But I've met people from other countries who do it, but I know that's definitely a trait of where I'm from. Everybody eats chicken to the bone, but because I'm trying to be posh and everything, so what I do is if I know I'm in an eating chicken to the bone mood, I just do a take home, I take it home. I ask them to pack it for me. If it looks really delicious, I definitely take it home, get into the house, wait for the kids to sleep, and then if I come to your house and I don't eat chicken to the bone, something is wrong with your seasoning. I'm just saying, no shade.
I said no shade, but really, there is shade.
No tea, but it's your chicken, it's not me, right? So number 4, I definitely haven't got over eating in the dark. I like to eat in the dark. And I like to be in the dark. I don't really like well-lit areas. That might be because growing up, there wasn't a lot of electricity. No shade.
Again, I said no shade, but really, there is really shade.
Growing up, I used to live in a place where there was some kind of trouble with electricity. I don't know, it's a whole story. Don't let us get into it right now. But I know that we used to go we could have electricity for a week straight, right? And then the next 1 week, something would blow up, right? And then there'll be darkness for the next 1 month. And so it was pretty normal to like eat in the dark, have fun, play in the dark. I was going to say have fun in the dark, but some people eat in the dark, play games in the dark, and all of that good stuff. But we always found a way to entertain ourselves. So I think I still have a love for the darkness. For some people, it's actually the opposite. I've met people who say, I hate the darkness because of that way that they grew up. It just kind of maybe reminds them of something bad. I don't know, but I like the dark. And then the final Nigerian-ish trait that I'm sharing today, there's a ton of them, but let's just put it at 5. Number 5 is that I do have a bit of road rage, like a little form of road rage. Because if you grew up in Nigeria, you know that there's absolutely nothing wrong with cussing out the person in the car next to you, the person in the car behind you, the policeman on the street. Like, nobody cares. I definitely do get angry when someone tries some kind of funny business on the streets, on the road, like driving. Even when I'm not the one driving, I will lean over the driver and be like, finger before Christ. But now we just find other ways to do it. But I think definitely road rage, a milder form, is a function of where I'm from. Today, I would say it's way more controlled than before. And also there's the fact that if the kids are in the car, you know, I have to be completely PG about whatever it is that I say, or even not being PG about what I say, even, you know, being just mindful of how I react. But it does get on my last nerve when people drive crazy on these streets. So there it is, my 5 most Nigerian-ish traits. So you get to dissect them. Let me know what your most, you know, whatever country you're from, the traits you think that may have come from that culture or from growing up there. And if you're a second-generation immigrant, maybe your parents show any of these traits that I just mentioned. Leave your comment. I want to see it. I might even, you know, read your comments in my next video. So this books behind me, there's like a pile of books behind me. They are what I consider my ImmiGreat reads for the last few weeks. And I'm going to be making a video sharing about them and why I like them and why I think that you will like them too. All right, guys, this is Beyond That Friday, and thank you so much. Make sure you follow ImmiGreat.life on Instagram and on Facebook, the ImmiGreat Life. Thank you very much.